Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. It's me again. I was here earlier. Um, why are you sending me these weird messages? Instagram. Why you have to be so extra all the time? Anyway, excuse me. Good morning and welcome to Coffee Break with Tara by Laura González. My name is Laura González. I welcome you to the Coffee Break. Today is Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. April 17th, this weekend is the famous 420. Congratulations to those who keep it. Keep it to yourselves, please. The smell sometimes is unbearable. But nonetheless, congratulations to those who keep it. 420. Anyway, today we have oracles. And we have the elemental oracle. Hello, Richard. How are you, honey? The Queen of the Moon oracle. The Divine Animals oracle. And the Gospel of Aradia oracle. And all of them are by the one and only Stacy DeMarco, because it's been a while since we don't do a whole Stacy DeMarco oracle day. So I figure, why not? Why not? So we're going to start with the Queen of the Moon oracle. The moon phase changed on Monday. And by the way, sorry I couldn't do a video on Monday. I had a important session with a client that required me to stay a little longer. And hi, Silverlet. It's been a while. How are you? So let's see what the Queen of the Moon oracle has for us today. And yes, I said I was with a client on Monday. I see clients on Monday mornings. I see clients on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can book me for either tarot readings, Reiki, consultation, psychic divination, a grief, accompaniment, you know, advice. I don't know how you call this, the grief sessions, but you know, death doula. Anyway, let's ask the divine to let us see what we need to see at this moment, and that information enter our psyche and help us heal. And we have Hello Tortas de Papa. We have Trust, the Egg Moon. It does look like an egg. The Egg Moon, it has a whole bunch of creatures, and I think they're dogs. And then there's a person like in an egg. That's a cool visual. Okay, so 32. Trust. Trust yourself. Develop self-trust and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities. Begin to plan carefully for the future. The Egg Moon message, trust. Trust yourself, develop self-trust, and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities. Begin to plan carefully for the future. The affirmation attached to this one. It is the beginning, and I trust myself in all things. Claim if you will. Is the beginning, and I trust myself in all things. So that is what the Queen of the Moon Oracle has for us today. Our next oracle is going to be the Elemental Oracle. And Tortas de Papa, you came a little late, but I was just telling people to have a happy 420 for those who keep it, but keep it away from me. You know I don't like the smell, honey. But I wish you all a peaceful day, you know, and that you find what you seek through the plant medicine. All right, Elemental Oracle. Ooh. Tortas de papa. We will be elevated. Oh, I know, honey. Electricity. Look at her. Ah, this is so beautiful. You know, I wish I can draw like this. Sometimes I wish I can draw like this. Alas, I draw like I draw, and my drawings are beautiful. I have to do that kind of affirmation about my art because I'm always like, my art is not worthy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Electricity. Wildness. Embrace your wildness. Break free of your self-imposed constraints. Take immediate action. There is no need for further consideration of your problem. You contain the spark of the divine, so there is no reason to feel lesser. Confront the issue head on. Word of power, energía, energy. So electricity, embrace your wildness, break free of your self-imposed constraints, take immediate action. There is no need for further consideration of your problem. You contain the spark of the divine, so there is no reason to feel lesser. Confront the issue head on. I really like that message. So, speaking of 420, I am going to be at an event called Mind, Body, Soul here in Bridgeport at the very new house of Freedomlei State of Mind Apothecary store. She's gonna open her studio, and we're gonna have a 420 event, but it's not going to be a smoking event. It's going to be a consciousness, mindfulness event. I'm going to be offering either a tarot reading or an Aztec oracle reading, whatever you choose to have. And my friend from Yoga Stone USA is going to be offering mudras and yoga poses, and she's going to be doing, I think she's also going to be doing sound and helping people to adapt to the yoga poses, because there's some people that are very knowledgeable and experienced, and then there are some of us like never been, don't know her. So, you know, and then there's also going to be a huge goodie bag that you're going to take home from this event. And she was telling us yesterday that there's going to be some like edible stuff and some stuff that gives you clarity but don't necessarily makes you stay on an altered state of mind, or that the altered state of mind is actually for clarity and not to be, as Tortas de Papa will put it, elevated but in a different kind. So it's going to be a very chill, soft opening of Freedomlei State of Mind studio. So, you know, tickets are on my bio, or you can go to Eventbrite, Mind, Body, Spirit, and then get your ticket. That is from 12 to 2, I think. And it's going to be this Saturday. So, you know, it's early before you go to, like, you know, the big parties. So, come and join us. And Buckland Museum, oh my God. Tony Rotonda, I'm assuming it's Tony Rotonda. My apologies if it's not Tony. I was just talking about my art and how my art is worthy of being at walls. And for those who don't know, some of my goddesses are hanging. I hope they still are hanging. Hi, Stephen. I hope my goddesses are still hanging at the Buckland Museum of Magic and Witchcraft. They went there last year, I think. So, hi, Alexa Rose. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my God. Thank you, Stephen. Stephen says, I show your art daily. My heart is swelled with happiness because when the Buckland Museum asked me for something witchy of mine to be at the museum, I immediately thought the Primordial Goddesses collection, the very first art collection that I started. That's the very first collection that I did after I started doing art again, which I have stopped because the media was too, I was consuming too much energy. Originally, I was doing my art in plates, and you had to bake the plates, and it's too much energy. And I'm like, no, let's not create so much energy consumption by creating art. So I found that media, the very ones that are hanging at the Buckland Museum, were the very first ones that I did on the new media. And I love it because it acts exactly like on the plates. So, Stephen, I know you didn't ask about all this, but you know, I wanted to tell you. And thank you for being here. So, let's see. Our next oracle is the Divine Animals Oracle. May the Divine Goddess let us see which animal is here today to give us a message. And we have the shark. We have the shark. Thank you, Stephen. Stephen says we are glad. I'm glad we have the ones that you created. Thank you so much. I still have to pinch myself sometimes that my art is actually at the Buckland Museum. It is like, and if you don't know what is the Buckland Museum, Google the Buckland Museum in Ohio or Google Raymond Buckland, so you will understand why I'm so excited and starstruck. So shark, purpose. Oh my God! Alexa says I was pretend playing a shark all day today in my sessions. Isn't that something? Well, I guess you call it because it came out when you come in. You are perfectly formed to be who you are. I'm sorry, you are perfectly formed to be who you were born to be. There is great power in keeping your focus. Procrastination is just another kind of fear. So keep moving forward. You are protected in a difficult task. Now, do you see the pattern that we have today? Trust, shark, egg, you know, like we are being told to be very, very focused. And it's funny because it's the 420 weekend, right? So a lot of people are going to be, you know, partaking and on a, how did Tortas de Papa put it? Elevated state of mind, he said. Where are you? Where is that comment? The comment is gone. Anyway, um, yeah, there is this common trend on the reading for today that is talking about focus, sharpness, being the shark, trusting ourselves, having confidence, and having the energy to do the thing. So, whatever it is that comes to you this weekend, be sharp as you can. So, the shark purpose, you are perfectly formed to be who you were born to be. There is great power in keeping your focus. Procrastination is just another kind of fear, so keep moving forward. You are protected in a difficult task. So let's not be afraid to whatever the weekend bring, yeah, we need to be sharp. And it is all these concepts together, they're reminding me of a concept on the um Anahuac culture, which is precisely the tekpat, the sharp, the knife. Let me see what the weekend is going to be. April 20th. Um, so today is an Akat year, day, which is, it begins with focusing, it's like the arrows. And the 20, 19 and 20 are Cuautli and Coscacuautli days. So they are both birds. And these birds are very focused. So it makes complete sense to me that we're getting this kind of sort of that for the weekend. There's a Jupiter Uranus conjunction. I know nothing about astrology. I have tried and tried and tried and tried, and I know nothing. So if you want astrology, I will always forever say, if you want astrology, go to Lotus Elise, because she's the one that does the astrology and gives us all astrological maps for like important things when they're happening on the sky. But I believe that just the fact that we are being told through the oracles to be sharp, to be cautious, to keep the course. I know myself, I was procrastinating on something, or I was planning to procrastinate. And with this message now, it's like, okay, no, I have to really focus and work hard. Um, for example, Saturday, I only have that event that I was telling you with Freedomlei. And I was like, oh, that's all I have to do Saturday. No, there's a whole lot of things that I need to do that I can do Saturday. So now that I have that message, Alexa says it's 4:20, a good day to manifest and get clear on what you want. Yeah, and the thing with plant medicine is like if it helps you get clarity, in my personal opinion, this is just my opinion. If the plant medicine helps you get clarity, then by all means, you know. But my experience and what I've seen with people is that some people abuse, you know. It's going to be a busy weekend. It looks like we're going to be called into a whole bunch of different directions. And the overall message I think is like don't be afraid, trust yourself and do the thing, you know, which is it's hard for us. I mean, we can pep talk ourselves as much as we want, but to actually follow through, that is the hard part. Hi Jessica. Um, you know, to just trust yourself, trust your gut and do the thing. Be have the audacity. Have the audacity. You know how some people say like, "Oh, you have how can you have the audacity to do?" It seems like that's what we're being told, to have the audacity. And to you know, I don't read the flying ones. I don't read those guys. Getting started and following through. I think so, Richard. I think so. And you know what? It reminds me of something, Richard, when we were on the class on Sunday, that I said, I think the women's circles online have to become goddess circles. And when I posted on my Facebook, like 100 people like that. So going with your gut, going with your first instinct. And fear not, women's circles are going to exist in person at Papalocali. We're going to have women's circles, proper women's circle, right? But online, organically, we are having people other than women wanting to do the circle. So we're just going to change it to Goddess Circle. And thank you, Richard, for all your support as always. Because Goddess is for everybody. And I like how it organically just evolved into that. that the online people are people, not just women, and that the in person is, you know, women. Yeah. And then Teresa was talking about the water during the class. What class, you may ask? What class are we talking about? The Chalchutlique class that we had Sunday, the freshwater goddess class. And um, those classes are available on demand. So if you could not make it live to the class, you can always buy the recording. Water is always there, and it is the same water. It's the same water that has been. Before I pull the last oracle, I want to tell you. So Saturday we have the Mind, Body, Spirit at Freedomlei. Next weekend it's gonna be busy. Friday I will be at the Mindful Baking Cafe. Saturday we have the Finding the Goddess Within meditation at PACH. And then Sunday we have the online Goddess Circle. So next weekend is going to be really, really busy. All right, let's do the last oracle of the day. Now, if this is the one that fell, it is not. Oh, guys, you're not going to believe what we got. Resistance. You know what? I'm going to go back to all the three oracles. I already put them away. I shouldn't have. Um, so the first one was purpose, the shark. Then electricity, energy. And then what was the moon? Trust with the egg moon. My mind is blown. Well, my mind is always blown with these oracles because they are just fantastic. So resistance. Resistance. Here it is. I know. Resistance. When you feel resistance, your intuition is alerting you to something that requires your attention. We often resist when something seems unethical or unjust. Are you resisting exactly what you need as a way to punish yourself or keep yourself small? Stop procrastinating. What? Procrastinators unite today. It can't be tomorrow. We cannot be procrastinating anymore. The bell of resistance, it tolls inside my head and floods my body through. It awakens me, my fears to shed. It starts with a small stone, the one hard-hearted. The small push back into places uncharted. Yeah, me too, Alexa. Procrastinating perfectionist. Absolutely, 100%. But you guys, when I'm telling you the privilege, the honor that it is to pull these cards for us all, and then to see a pattern so freaking clear on for the weekend. I mean, I know it's not the weekend. I know we're still gonna do tarot on Friday, but it just, I'm like, what? So the first card that we pulled was the egg moon, and it was telling us trust, right? Trust yourself, do the thing. Then it was electricity that told us put the energy there. You know you have it, you can do it. Keep moving. And then the shark tells us, right? Like you cannot procrastinate, you cannot idle. You gotta keep moving. I don't know if you know this, but when sharks cannot idle because they die or become prey or something. I don't know, I can't remember, but there's something about the shark that they cannot stay still. And then now this card of resistance. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's just, thank you, goddess. So resistance, when you feel resistance, your intuition is alerting you to something that requires your attention. We often resist when something seems unethical or unjust. Are you resisting exactly what you need as a way to punish yourself or keep yourself small? Stop procrastinating. The bell of resistance, it tolls inside my head and floods my body through. It awakens me, my fears to shed. It starts with a small stone, the one hard-hearted, the small push back into places uncharted. Thank you so much, Sandra. Sandra Flores is saying your readings are amazing. Um, thank you guys for your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. And now more than ever, I need your help to help me share my work because you know I'm banned on Facebook. Where's my sign? Um, my link tree where you can sign up and see all of my work is linktree at Magia Cerati. And if you share that, it helps me a great deal. Here it is. This is it. You know, I cannot share this anymore until Facebook unban me, and I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. But this is the link tree at Magia Cerati. I really, 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 really I'm grateful for all of you and for your support. And I have to ask you this time, now more than ever, come support my classes, come support my events, share my work. If you like what I do, if you think that my readings have given you some insight or healing, uh, please share and tell your friends. You know, anything you want me to post, just send it. I'm Insta Challenge. Okay, I can do that. I can send you all some Jessica and Richard for sure. I'm gonna write it down and I'm gonna send you the thing. Probably not today, but I will. And Sandra, I know you've already been sharing my stuff on Facebook and on Insta. All you have to do is tell people, you know, go buy this class. Go, you know, like when I post it on my Facebook, you can just share it to your stories, and that will bring people to look into my work. But also, you know, what is the best way that you can help me? Word to mouth. Word to mouth. Um, come sign up for a class, sign up for an event, sign up for the online goddess circle, come to the in-person women's circle, come to the Tonantzin Mesli moon ceremonies. Those are free. If you're in Chicago, come to the ceremonies. They're free, and we are connecting with our ancestors. And there's a bunch of work that I do that is voluntary, right? And or donation based. And that helps. When you help share that, that helps a lot. The podcast, obviously. But when you sign up for a class, whether an upcoming class or you do an afternoon or morning class, where Alexa, where you are, and send me a private message so that I can hear what is your idea. I was going through some old flyers and noticed your name on one of them. You always been around, Laura. Yeah, I mean, oh, you're in Germany. Um, I do have a bunch of classes on demand, Alexa, and you can buy those on demand and you can watch them at your own pace. And you know, you can find that all on my link tree, which is the thing that I've been banned to share. So I have classes that are recorded, that are on demand, that you can watch. You can buy them and watch at your own leisure. Um, or you can come to the live classes that are on Sunday evening. Alexa, I know you can't come because you're on the other side of the planet, but if you sign up for the class, you will be on my mailing list and the class will be emailed to you within a week. And I never stop sharing the class. If you pay for the class, you get access to the class ad infinitum, you know, until I'm not even going to say nothing about YouTube. They will always live on YouTube. You have the link, you can watch them, just don't share the links. But the one that I want you to share is this one. So Linktree Magia Cerati, linktr.ee/MAGIACERATI. Magia Cerati. Magia Cerati. Linktree. And if you don't know why Magia Cerati, Gustavo Cerati is my favorite singer, and Magia is my favorite song of his, because it talks about magic. That's where that comes from. And Jessica, yes, I've been working on the community in Chicago since 2009. Officially doing readings 2012, but as a minister, as a priestess, as a facilitator since 2009. So yeah, it's been a minute. And I've been pagan my whole life. And I was very, 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 very fortunate to have been born indigenous. So when people ask me, like, how long you been practicing your indigenous practices? And I'm like, since I started breathing, it's just now I'm teaching those things. I was not teaching those things. And finally, last year, lots of things happened that made me start teaching the indigenous wisdom. And I think part of it is getting older, and part of it is the own community calling me to do that, to share that wisdom. So here we are. And then, of course, when I start sharing that wisdom, I've been an activist forever. So I've been doing my activism forever. And then people start reporting my posts as spam. And that's why I cannot share this one. But this one, take a screenshot. This one has everything. So this is the headquarters. Thank you all for hanging out. Okay, 32 minutes. We're done. Thank you all for watching. And until we meet again, you are loved. Be brave. Do the thing. Do the thing. Don't procrastinate. I'm telling myself as well. Bye-bye.